Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Marvel Strike Force. Do you have your absolute A-Force ready for Pocket Dimension? Well, you might soon, or you might need to soon. In today's video, we're going to be covering some data mines of next week's event, which seems to suggest that the Pocket Dimension that I talked about earlier is going to be coming sooner rather than later. We also do have online the rewards that is going to be available for the upcoming What If Wonderland event that has actually gone into the cards, or the event cards, right now in game. So you can see it here. If you click on the preview, it says part 1. It's, as far as I'm aware, is going to be a 3-week thing. I think kind of like the summer Deadpool event and the anniversary event where they had different campaigns. It's going to be like an energy structure, and it's going to have different campaign nodes per week, I think, over Christmas, that kind of thing. But the first week rewards are online. We're going to take a look at that as well in this video. So if you're ready to go, let's boil this down. Okay, so if you go online to the web, and if you were to go to the missions, to click on all missions, you can eventually scroll on the right hand side to the Winter What If events here, and this is mission 1, a pleasant surprise, and it's pretty low difficulty. Like, you're using preset characters, it's like blue tier kind of stuff. But if you zoom in here for the first time rewards, you can see 25 Kahhori shards, 100 wasp, 100 ironheart, and it's guaranteed farming of Path to Kahhori orb fragments. Now, it's not the shards directly. However, we're starting off already with 25 shards for this. Why? Because I think that this is going to be the path to Kahhori, but I mean for ahead of the Pocket Dimension. Because from what I understand, and talking to other envoys, they had a call with Ryan Jacobson, like, I think this was like 5 or 6 months, maybe 5 or 6 months ago now at this point, that basically they suggested that there would never be a case where you would be locked out of playing a game mode. In this case, I told you that Absolute A-Force, 3 of them were required for Pocket Dimension. So they want you to have Kahhori unlocked ahead of next week for Pocket Dimension. That's what it appears to be, and I guess we're going to be farming her orb fragments. Now, it's not guaranteed shards, right? She's got a 50% drop chance in these orbs, but if you open enough of them, you do get those pity orbs, so I guess that's supposed to be included in as well. Let's take a look at, there's 5 levels, I think. So let's take a look at mission 2. Which is guaranteed a lot of training orbs and gold orbs, actually. And then more orb fragments. So I don't know how many times we'll be able to hit the node, or hit, like 20 times or whatever to farm this. This would be, I guess, 450 fragments per 10 attempts. So this may involve some coring to have to do that. We'll have to wait and see. But again, the enemies are super, super easy in the blue tier. Mission number 3 is going to have Ancient One and Moondragon Ultimate Awakened Ability Material. So this is actually really important, and I guess I'll just pivot to that really quickly now, because we have the current milestone that's ongoing right now with the current event, with the four whatever it is, the 4 birds, 4 calling birds, and I haven't touched the Snow Globe milestone at all, because inside of here is Moondragon's Ultimate Awakened Ability. I have no need for the milestone points, because I'm not going for that 1 diamond blade in this event, if you watched my other video. So there's absolutely no point in going for this if that's what you were trying to get, if you were trying to complete Moondragon's Ultimate, because look, there's 200 material right here for free. You also do get the Ancient One passive and the Ancient One special for free as well. The special is currently in the War Season rewards. The passive I actually just finished because they're in the War Win and Loss rewards. So you'll get this for free on Thursday, because this event is going live on Thursday. And more Path to Kahhori orb fragments here. So that's mission 3. Let's take a look at mission number 4. Well, it looks like we're doing the exact same thing, but we now have Doctor Strange Ultimate Awakened Ability, Emma Frost Special, and Emma Frost Passive. Now, I also just finished Emma Frost. No, actually, I didn't finish Emma Frost Passive, but I did finish her Special, because that was from the weekly Battleworld rewards, and I did get enough to do that. Again, more Path to Kahhori orb fragments there. So on Thursday, you're going to let's see, is number 5 going to be the Shadow King? Because we haven't seen any Shadow King. We don't. What the fuck is this? They're giving us the Drax holiday sweater costume, 120,000 purple ions. This might be enough to make up for like 1 week of Battleworld, maybe, and then 25,000 snow globes and more Path to Kahhori orb fragments. So no Shadow King. pass an awakened ability materials. I don't have any of his, so I don't know what they're going to do with that or what their plan is for that. They should honestly probably at this point take the L and give it to us, so that we can use this team in a game mode, right? Anyways, there's going to be 5 nodes that you can farm Path to Kahhori or fragments. I don't know if this is going to be 10 attempts or 20 attempts, how many times to exhaust it. Hypothetically, you should be able to farm, at least 1 orb every day, if not 2, depending on how much coring that you choose to do in this. And I guess this combined with everyday farming, they're hoping that by next week that you have Kahhori unlocked, maybe, or I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna cover the blog. We're gonna cover the data mines for that as well. I do want to talk about this though, right? Because it is mentioned here along with the release to Miss Marvel Classic. So she's going to be available on Thursday from offers. Kahhori's already been out with offers and orbs and core orbs and things like that. But if what I heard is true, right, regarding which there hasn't been official confirmation yet, so I would, wait, just be aware that this is a thing. That I'm almost certain that you're going to need 3 absolute A Force at a bare minimum at least 85, purple 3 actually, because the to clear it you're going to need purple 3 unless they go back on this. They very well could, right? There could be insane pushback by the community over purple 3 as a requirement to clear. This is just what I heard, and this is what I heard previous to Battleworld going under, right? So I had this information before Friday when they officially announced that Battleworld was closing. So take this with a grain of salt, but this, they could change it due to that being changed. However, the characters I think are still going to be the same. There's a reason why they're giving away Kahhori shards, and so I guess your options for Battleworld, or sorry, not for Battleworld, for Pocket Dimension is going to be Wasp, Ironheart, and then Kahhori probably. But for spenders, it could include Miss Marvel Classic as well. As far as how high you need to bring them up, I don't know, because I just know that in order to clear, you're going to need them to be 85 because that's the level that Purple ISO unlocks, and you apparently need Purple ISO 3 to clear. And just to reiterate, it's Annihilator's Annihilator's Cosmic, right? That was what it was before, and then it's going to be A Force, Absolute A Force, sorry, 3 Absolute A Force and Tech is what I have heard. So you're going to fill in the other 2 gaps with tech characters, and they also require purple ISO, if I'm not mistaken. So you might need to use characters like Kestrel, other tech characters that you might have brought into Dark Dimension 8, that kind of thing. Orcus probably, actually. Orcus are all tech, so if you used any of them, you could use that too. So just something to keep in mind for that. What they could do, I don't know if this is on the cards or not, right? We're kind of talking about Astral right now and their usage. Maybe they'll pivot back, and maybe they will allow you to use this in the upcoming Pocket Dimension, but this is not what I've heard so far. They very well could, because it hasn't come out officially yet. I just want people to know, what's going on. So let's talk about, I'm going to go into the data mine, my data mine scene here. Let's move, whoa, that's zoomed in. So let's talk about next week's event. Get excited for the Swamp Showdown event. Yeah, Swamp Showdown event. 3 French hens milestone. I'm actually going to remove my cam box here. There we go, so you can see the full thing. So gain progress in this event by using Astral characters, as well as Old Man Logan, in Alliance War offense or defense. That's interesting, right? Because a lot of people do use Astral on defense. I guess they're bringing this back. I thought this was going to be a permanent fixture in those type of scoring events, but it seemed the last time they did it, it wasn't, so I don't know. Earning Path to Miss Marvel Classic orb fragments from the Frozen Dimension. Earning Nest Egg, I guess that's a typo, Nest Egg orb fragments from campaign nodes, completing the Season of Giving web milestone. That's the same thing with the snow globes. And redeeming daily web-free claims. Earn fantastic rewards, including diamond orbs, T3 ISO 8 ions, and Crimson skill gear. Keep up with the leaderboard. Yes, there's a leaderboard, because every 2 weeks there is, right? So this week's taking a pass, and there's going to be one next week for a chance to earn Miss Marvel Classic diamonds. You'll also earn points towards the month-long Ice Queen's Gala, blah, 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 collecting snow globes and French hens. So you can see the web milestone there, and that's there. So it mentions that this Pocket Dimension is called the Frozen Dimension. And so it doesn't do specific callouts about, I don't have the text here, the inbox text for the Frozen Dimension, but what I've told you is fairly accurate, the information regarding regarding the requirements. So again, I'm not sure if that's going to be changing. Do keep in mind that it's a leaderboard next week and a campaign energy spending event with war and pocket dimension. So when spending snow globes, so war, campaign energy, pocket dimension, and spending snow globes. So those are the 4 inputs that are going to be for next week's 3 event, or the 3rd week, or whatever, whatever you want to call it. And so, oh yeah, I've been working along on my reworks too. There's just so many characters I actually blew all my gold. I'm broke. I'm fucking broke because I spent all my gold. I had like 50 million gold. I spent it all on the reworks on this on the leaderboard event for the gold thing, and it was really tough. Like, the scoring on that was absolutely crazy. So a few things I'm still curious, that the jury's still out on while we're still here, is the Shadow King leaderboard. It hasn't been, we don't know, right? Like, what are they going to do with the payouts for this? This is supposed to go out tomorrow, so there might be another video. Are they going to readjust the ranking payouts for that? That's what I'm kind of curious about, is whether or not, because they said something about all packs, for all the people who did all packs D15 runs, what are they going to do about that? Because I heard that more than 5,000 people did an all pack D7 run. Now, I ended up landing somewhere in the 33,000 something, 30. So I still landed in the top 5K. But are they going to give a 7-star to everyone? Because, it was essentially the same thing. Where's the rankings? Are they going to extend the top 500 to everyone else or not? I'm thinking not, but we're going to have to see. Maybe they're going to extend the 6-star at least to people who were back behind 5,000 but still did all packs D15. That's going to be something that I'm going to keep an eye on. Also, as of now, it does seem that they have not included the Battleworld rewards yet into Alliance War, because I did check my Alliance War payouts, at least as of recording this video, and they have not included the purple ions and ISO in there yet either. So I'm not sure what they're doing with that. I do have a spreadsheet, though, that I kept track of all of the details of all the weekly rewards that we get from Battleworld, and then when they do add it to Alliance War, we're going to definitely hold their feet to the fire and see whether or not they're giving the same amount as Battleworld or more. Honestly, at this point, I think, given the blunders of this game, that they should probably give us more rewards in Alliance War than what we were getting in Battleworld, because it was pretty piss poor anyways, and so we should get a little bit more there. That's just my thoughts, and I think that's all I'm going to be covering in today's video. This is just a constant reminder that Battleworld is not there. However, if you are curious, you can click on it, and I guess there's a shadow of it. You can actually see it for yourself, right? You can see the rewards. It's still in there. You can see the kind of stuff that we were getting in the Battleworld credits on a weekly basis as well, because they said that they were going to include that in future events. We'll have to see whether or not they keep their word on that too. Anyways, I think that's going to be the end of this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Again, another public service announcement regarding Absolute A-Force, Pocket Dimension, and some of the upcoming stuff, and the fact that you might need to purple ISO them. Just keep that in mind in the back once they do officially announce that, though. That's going to be the end of this, and until next time, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you later. Boilon signing out.